How I wound up with this phone is kind of a long story, but I'm glad I did. Thanks to the folks at HTC. Let me get this. What is this? Get this off the table. For sending me the Sensation XE. It's not available in the US. It is available in Europe. So mine came in a white box, not a retail box. Let's open it up. Alright, it's the Sensation XE. The HTC phone, the new version of the Sensation, that is powered by... Oh, a little piece of film's falling off there. We got to get your full experience here. Whoosh. Powered by Beats Audio. I had dinner with some of the folks from HTC last week when I was up in Seattle for the Intel App Up conference, and they showed me some of their newer phones. And we have any power? Might not have any power on this one. And one of the reps was carrying this phone around, using it as his personal device, and I was like, "Wow, that thing is sharp with the all black on black with the red accents and the Beats logo on the back." And you know, now I have one to try out. So thanks to HTC for loaning it to me. It's the Sensation XE. It's the XE version of the Sensation, as the name would imply. So it's a little bit of a step up in some of the specs. Again, not available in the US, although you can buy it unlocked. It's GSM, so it'll work on GSM carriers, but it's also banded to work with T-Mobile, both in US and Europe. So I believe it'll do HSPA Plus on T-Mobile US. As I struggle with the battery cover here, it's become a trademark of mine over the years. As so many of you on Twitter are so nice to point out. Okay, that's why we have a little protective thing inside the device. Android phone with the Beats Audio technology, dual cameras, HTC Sense. Get the battery cover back on. Hopefully there'll be enough juice to fire it up. Maybe not. Usually, yeah, there you go. Usually they ship with a little bit of power. So we'll get to the phone specs in a second. Also in the box, get the Beats earbuds. Usually I don't even bother with the earbuds, but these I'm excited to check out. See if, you know, they're really worth the hype or not. Check it out, Monster headphones. Anyway, with the red cable, this phone's going to look hot with the black on black and the red. I'm kind of excited about this. The specs don't do it for me as much as they used to, but the design does. 3-button remote control inline there. I wonder if you can control volume with this also. I hope so. I like being able to control volume from the earphone cord. There's my Beats by Dr. Dre. It's funny that it looks like it says iBeats. Is that what these are called, iBeats? I don't know. Why does it say iBeats? Anyway, there's my case. Bling bling every time I come into your city. Also in the box, I don't need to open this, it's a USB cable, USB to micro USB, I have a million of those lying around, and an HTC modular power adapter. The phone itself, aluminum unibody construction, 4.3-inch display, QVGA. It's got HTC Sense on board. We'll skip all this stuff. It's got the... So it's Android with HTC Sense. Got a dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processor. Under the hood, 4 gigs of total storage, 768 megabytes of RAM, except the privacy, 4.3-inch QVGA display. I'll set up my accounts later. So 4.3-inch with the full QVGA, 4.3-inch QHD display. Thank you, 960 by 540. High-res display, front-facing VGA camera. In the back, you've got an 8-megapixel camera, dual LED flash, autofocus, 1080p HD video recording, the newest camera software that is supposed to capture photos faster and faster than ever. And that's, you know, as these cameras get better on the camera phones, and people rely on them more and more as they would on a point-and-shoot camera, actually the quick reload time, really important. You know, I'm sure we've all, anybody who uses their phone a lot as a camera, knows. Go to the software here. So you've got Android 2.3.4, Gingerbread, and then HTC Sense 3.0 running on this phone. Anybody who uses their phone a lot can tell you, you know, use your phone as a camera can tell you that it's frustrating when you miss a shot because you're waiting for your camera phone to reload because it's slow. Sometimes the software gets bogged down, but other times, ooh, thunderstorms tomorrow. Other times, you know, it's just that the camera software is not very good. So hopefully this one will live up to the hype and actually reload quickly for rapid fire photo taking. But we're looking at the widgets here on the front. You've got the HTC widgets preloaded, as well as the Android widgets, HTC Watch. So this is Sense 3, which doesn't have one of the newer widgets that was on the HTC Rime. I didn't really like that widget that much anyway, but I was just curious if it was on here. I don't see it. Anyway, let's go to the camera real quick. The phone is about a little more than 11 millimeters thick. Feels really nice in the hand. Solid construction. The aluminum, you know, is really nice, and I don't know, the black just looks sick. It's just, there's something about sort of the two-tone black, the glossy black bezel, with the still glossy, but a little more kind of textured, you know, slightly matter finish, if you will, around it, and then the red surrounded by chrome, the red LEDs on the bottom. I don't know, I just think this phone looks great. Maybe I'm a sucker, because whenever I watch SportsCenter, everybody's got their Beats audio stuff, and I'm jealous, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's go to the camera. Alright, we'll try some rapid fire photos here. Bam! Bam! Yeah, you have to hit it twice. Bam, go back to photo mode and then shutter, but that's pretty fast. You know, we'll see how the phone is after like a week or two of using it, if it's still going this fast, but that's pretty quick. And then you've got your front-facing camera as well. Oh, whoops, I'm in video mode now. Sorry, I thought I was in. There's the one. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, pretty quick. Doesn't make me look any nicer, but it's pretty fast. And look at that, I can zoom way, way, way in. Now, so this was the front-facing camera, that's just VGA. Let's go to one of the rear camera shots, and then you can zoom way in on the texture of this bubble wrap. 8 megapixel, and the QHD, 4.3 inches worth of it, you can get way in there. I don't know, man, this is a really nice phone. I'm excited to play with it. Rocker switch and micro USB port on the left spine. On the bottom, that persnickety battery cover button. On the right, nothing doing. Up top, headphone jack for my Beats audio earbuds. Excited. And power lock switch, front-facing camera, earphone grill, 4 capacitive touch buttons. On the back, your camera, your logos. There you go. What is wrong with me? I'm too excited about these logos. Anyway, there you go. A quick first look at the Sensation XE. Again, not available in the United States officially. You can order through the internet. I've seen it for around $650, $700 unlocked. And then it is available over in Europe and the UK. I saw some pricing in the neighborhood of £500, which I guess translates to close to $700 US. That sounds about right. Anyway, but very cool, very excited that the folks at HTC saw fit to lend me one of these, and I'm looking forward to putting it through its paces on the T-Mobile USA network. See how it does. Beats. Much, much more on this phone and the other new HTC phones, including the Rime I mentioned, and everything else. I think Apple announced some phone recently. We don't talk about that in this video. Over on technobuffalo.com. Till next time, my name's Noah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.